Too high.
No
way.
Yeah. Ready? Are we ready to go live? Sheesh. This Vaseline smells like a banana. Okay. Whatever. Nigga, I don't need you today. Okay. What's my phone doing? Alright, cool. Did I select everything and press record? I don't need to know that, nigga. Alright. Oh shit. You would swear ukuthi ngizolo. That's how I'm gonna do something crazy. Anyway. Bruh. Sheesh. Alright. So, fam, welcome to the third episode. Is this the third episode of the second or the fifth? Because I lost count since. Okay, now I'm going to tell you, I've recorded this thing and then for some reason it sounded appella, so I have to re-record it again. But I've already recorded tons of videos after this, so I don't remember what episode was this. Was it third episode? We guessing. That's what it's going to be. Third episode. Yeah, because we put in. Yeah, it is the third episode.
Yeah.
Is it?
Was it the fourth one we were doing yesterday?
Anyways, fam. Welcome to the third episode of Len Alpha Studio with Joe nigga, this nigga right here, Organic B. So today we doing sounds.
Organic baby.
Remember the drums that we did have, right? And these are the drums that we made last time. You know what I'm saying? Not bad. They just drums. Alright? So, and when I was by myself doing my own business, listening to this, I had an idea. Like, okay, and I want to tell you this. I want you to make this your own habit now. Whenever you make a beat, my G, as much as you may just sit down and random and just press things until you get an idea, but when you do have an idea, you need to have an idea first. And when you have an idea, always come, how am I going to put this? I want you to make it your habit to not just go random on it. Always have an idea first. Even if you already had made the drums, you can sit around and just think about an idea what you want to put in. That makes the process easier. And always try to keep it simple. This is very important. When you're making an instrumental, don't try to make the instrumental a song. What I mean is don't try to put a ton of sounds in the instrumental and then it has no space for the vocal. Always think about the vocal unless you really want to make it just an instrumental. Maybe it's just a jingle for it, whatever. But when you make an instrumental, always think about the vocal as well, because the vocal is also an instrumental itself, all right? So if you're doing it for a rapper or a singer or whatever, picture them filling in the blanks as an instrumental, because a voice is an instrumental itself, okay? So now we're going to do something very, 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 very simple. Very simple. I thought of something very simple. And just in case you do not have Nexus, because that's what I'm going to use, that's my favorite plugin, I'll give you the link to that. So now let's add the sounds. There are a couple of ways we can do this, and you know this by now. We can either click here on this plus sign, right? We can either just come here, click it, and look for Nexus, which is very tedious for me. I hate that because, there it is. I hate looking for it like this. Or what I like to do is just click on plugins up here and then get the visual side of it and just get Nexus, or just press. I just did something wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I was going to show you the shortcut, but then the recording thing doesn't want me to show you the shortcut. Whatever. So you press the plugins and then you get the Nexus here. Visually, I like that. Or you just click this button and get the list of it. So now, let's open Nexus. The plugin, the sound I imagined was E-Bells. It's right here. I already know what these sounds are. I'm pretty sure if you know my music by now, you know I use this sound a lot. Oh, I want to encourage you, if you do music, that you need to get yourself this. All right. It looks like Nzo Shailo. Like it's gonna be a commercial for something. Like, hey guys, get yourself a MIDI keyboard for just $5 a month. Okay. But anyway, get yourself this. It's much easier. It's better to do music with this. But I removed it today because most of us don't have a MIDI keyboard. We have this keyboard, which is very tedious to do shit. But so just to get in the same position with y'all, I'm gonna do this. If you do have the MIDI keyboard, man, what a nice life we have in that motherfucker. But okay, now let's play the sounds. My idea was what dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, I want to give you a quick. I want to be honest with you, okay? I want to be very, very honest. I do not know. I'm not a music theory guy, okay? I do not know the chords per se and the scales. I have no idea. I'm the type of guy that chases something down. If I hear you play a certain sound, or if I hear a certain sound, I can chase it down and find it. Or if I think of a key, like how I just thought of dee dee. I know what I wanted to sound like, but I cannot tell you what key is that or what scale if I'm playing chords. No, I don't want you to be thinking like, oh man, Organic B is a G, bro. So he knows the chords. Oh, nigga, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Just be the camera guy. Shut the fuck up. I'm just like artistic in a way. I chase things down, all right? So I don't want you to be looking at me like that. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play the sound. Okay, now because we're playing sounds, we're going to go to a piano roll. You know how to go to piano roll, right? Right click, press piano roll, or if you logged out of it, you can just press piano roll here. First, select the thing that you want to go to. Just press piano roll. Then it's going to open piano roll. Now, what I like to do is first find the keys on the keyboard, which is very tedious. Yeah. Yeah, these are the keys. I found them. Well, I found them so easy because I'm used to this. Before I got a MIDI keyboard, I was playing things like this anyway. So now there are two ways you can do this. You can either play the sound by pasting it, which I hate. I could play it. Okay, I know this is the key, and then I can paste it. I want to go ding 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 ding. Let me play the metronome for that. Ding 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 ding. Okay. Like ding. Now I can. Now I know it's gonna be this. I know it's gonna be this. It's gonna be this button. So I'm gonna try to find the spot where I want them to be at. And I always put this the snap to grid either on sale or half step from me though. Sale or half step because it's much easier to me to work correctly. But on this one, I'm gonna put it on sale. Yeah. Yep. Do. What is that gonna be? Nope, wrong. Yeah, and then I can continue with this. I can now press Control, drag to highlight it, hold down Shift, and drag this to copy, and then. Alright, but what I hate that because it takes too long. What I like to do is first practice the sound on the keyboard, right? I'm gonna keep playing this. Wait, where is it? Yeah, I like to practice it how to play and get used to playing it, and then I record it. That's what I like to do for some reason, because I may play this and then maybe I hate the idea. I want to change it, so I don't. Yeah, I just like playing it. I don't know. I don't have no explanation. I just like playing it, then record it. And then how to record this, you come up here on the record button, you press that. And what I do only when I'm recording sounds, I press record everything because it's easier for me. I just go to record everything. But be careful when you do this that you only recording sounds. You don't touch anything else, because if I press record everything, and as it records, maybe I play with the volume, I raise it up, I raise the volume up or down, or change something here on the mix or something, that will record that as well. Okay, it will record all of that as well. So just press only record with everything if you know you're only playing the sound. Okay, now let's press play. It's gonna first count once, and you can, if you press here, if this is not highlighted, it's not gonna count for you like up to 3. It's gonna count a bar and then it goes in. That way you're ready to play. All right, so if I press this and it's shaded out, that means it's not active, right? And I play it, it just goes in, it just plays the beat. But if I press this, it's gonna first give me a warning. It's gonna count up to 1, 2, 3, go. It's not gonna say that, of course, but it's gonna play the metronome 3 times. Okay, let's go. I'm sorry, 4 times. It plays a bar and then I record. Okay, let's go. All right, now of course you heard as I recorded it that I didn't play it right on time. So now I'm gonna press Control A in order to select all, and I'll come to my snap to grid and press line, and that way, and then I press Control Q to put it in line. And then I'll select. Of course, it's not always gonna be very accurate because of the latency of my sound card. We're gonna talk about that later. Okay. Wait, no, that's wrong. Yeah, that's alright. What? At the end of the day, because of the latency, I have to do the tedious work. Ugh, dude. Oh, I missed the last one. I'm gonna cut it out, drag it out there. Alright, and what I like to do most of the time is, I'm sorry, I made a mistake here. I didn't tell you this. Mostly when I'm putting sounds, remember that when you're creating a beat, you don't create everything on one pattern, right? I'm sorry, I made a mistake out of that. Now let's put this back on a new pattern, and the way you can find a new pattern is I'll just scroll the down, or you press plus on your keyboard, or you press the down key here and then find the first empty. You can do that, and then I paste on the first empty, and then I go back and put it on song mode. You see, so I can hear it back to back. But I'm gonna highlight this because it's the same thing anyways. And now let's say I don't like it to go the same way. Let's say I want to change here. You see, this is the same pattern, right? Same pattern 6 and then pattern 6. I just copied and pasted, but I wanted to change on pattern 6. I wanted to say something different. You see, so I can come up here on the song mode. I have to be on song mode, and I can just click here and make unique, right? That way now I can edit this one only by itself. Whatever I do here on this pattern now, as you can see, it's pattern 7 now. Whatever I do here is not gonna be affected this side. So I'm gonna click here, and what I had was I wanted to change here, like do 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 do. Let me play this by itself. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. I want the same thing here. Now let's play back in song mode. I was just making an example. Let's just say I want to do I wanted it to be like that. Okay. Now I feel like I need texture. I need texture. You know me. I'm trying to keep it simple as hell. I need texture. And my favorite sound is the quiet chop because I don't play anything. I'm a lazy ass dude. Okay. Quiet chops, and I use this whenever I'm adding sounds. I come to the same pattern just to get the key so that I don't forget the key. I will come up here. I know that okay, this is the key that we're using because I can get the ghost keys on it, and then I just play the key here. This is just it's a pad. When you just click one button and it makes the sound itself. Goes pins left to right, left to right. I like it. And then I put the volume very, 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 very low. But I'm gonna take this, cut it out of here, and then open a new pattern and put it there. Paste it. Now, in order for me to not get lost to what is it, what is what, I can rename this thing. Let's say this is bells, right? There are two ways to do this. Well, number of ways. You can right click and come up here to rename and color, and then you can rename this bells. And let's say we want to color it blue, that's blue. And we can do the same here, but usually I like to press the middle of the mouse because it's a shortcut. It's just the scroller, I just press it and then it opens that. I'm going to call this chops. Is that how you spell chops? It doesn't matter. And I'm not going to color it. I'm going to leave it like that. So now let's listen to our song now. It's, oh, sorry guys. I'm going a little bit of crisis here. I forgot how to come and paste this back. Okay. Now, let's say we want to add an 808. I know I'm not going to add an 808. I already know the type of bass I want to add. But I want to show you how to tune your 808s. Now, let's just say I want to add this 808, right? Before I play the 808, I have to tune it in so that it comes back into original key. All right? Because this key that it plays in right now is not its original key. If I were to play it in the keys that I'm playing right here, let's go back to the pattern where I can see the ghost point. Here. You see, this is not the correct key, but I'm putting on the right key that I'm playing on the melody, but it's not going to play the right key. See, it's not the right thing. Because usually the people they take, the people, when you get the 808s like this that are already made, they create it to the key that they wanted. All right, they create it to the certain key. So now we have to bring it to its original key. So we just click here, and then right click on this editing part here, and then press edit. All right, it's gonna open editing, and you come to this icon. I don't know if this icon is a flag or what, but it's a pin flag. I don't know what this icon is called, but you just click there, left click, and detect pitch regions, right? And then the pitch region is gonna show that the key of this is G sharp, right? So we go back here, come to the envelope tab, and right down here on the piano you look for G. We're looking for G sharp, right? Or if you know your notes, this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and G sharp will be this. You don't left click, because if you left click it just plays the sound. You right click, that way it changes. So now the 808 has gone back to its original key now. Alright, so now we can play the keys correctly. And whenever you play an 808, play the keys that you play it on the melody. Don't just put it randomly. Put it, yeah. It's like, most of the people do that. Like, they not tuned. They do not tune the 808. No. But I'm not going to do this. Alright? I just wanted to show you that real quick. And I'm going to delete this 808 because I'm not going to use it. To delete, you can either right click and press delete, or you select whatever you want to delete. Press control, like you press alt and delete on your keyboard. Okay, simple as that. But I'm gonna go down to organic B sounds. All right, hold on a second, just give me a second. Alright, let's go to organic B sounds and look for basses. I like this thing. because I thought of a bass that kind of sounds like Ibuise in a way. I know this is crazy, but I just wanted to play something like that. Oh crap! Damn! What the hell? Let me turn the volume down a little. Yeah. Thought of something like this. Boom, 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 ba ba da ba. Oh, nigga, stop laughing at me, dude. Okay, now I'm gonna open a new pattern because I already know the bass, the keys. I'm cool, and I'm gonna call this bass. I know we did not name our other melodies. I'm sorry. Well, whatever the fuck. So I'm gonna put it here and then just drag it so I can hear it as I play it. And nigga, open piano roll. Nope. Yep. Alright, I already know that. Let me just record it fast. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, good. I'm stupid. That was right. I was right. I'm just stupid sometimes. Put the volume back up a little. No. It's a little bit early. Oh, I know why. Sheesh. I'm gonna show you this a little bit later. Like Fruity Loops, the reason I don't use it no more is because of this thing of its own. When some things are not in the mixer and other things are in the mixer, it doesn't go correctly. It just, oh, dude, ish, I hate that. But anyways, okay, hold on a second, because now this is very messed up because I'm re-recording this video. And you're only going to understand this after you've seen these videos. That we've already gone through mixing. That's why the volumes are like this. So, and that's why there are these tabs down here. Because the beat is supposed to be sounding like this. Like here. Yeah. Okay. Let's take this bass and put it here. Now, again, let's just say, as you're listening, your ear wants to hear something different, and I want to change only this part here. So I'm gonna come here and just click on it and make unique, and dive in. Now, I'm thinking of a slide here. All right, right here. Like boom. Yeah, right here. So, but I don't want it to sound in line. I want it to slide. Okay. So there are different ways you can do a slide. To do if I do a slide like this, is gonna be longer. This is gonna be a faster slide. So I can paste where I want the note to slide to, and I can double click on it, and then just click this button here. This is a slide button, and press accept. Now it's gonna slide, but it's gonna be or you can just click right here. When you click this and it's gray, that means whatever you paste now is going to be a slide. It's not going to be a note. It's going to be a slide. All right? Because if you play this by itself, there's nothing. There's nothing. Because it's a slide. Now I want to make this faster, so I'm going to just drag it down. I want something like that. Boom. Boom. But whenever you do slides, always remember to play the notes play the correct note that you're playing. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm distracted as I'm talking. Always remember to play the correct note that you're already playing in your melodies. All right, don't just put your slide in a random note. That's that's gonna pick the bass out of tune. All right, but I want to go an octave down. Remember how we're going octave down, right? You press Control and press down arrow. I want to go an octave down. But I want to, so I want it here by the end. Now that's just it. And to me, I feel like the beat is done. That's what I like, though. I like to do this and just leave it like that. Now, I'm not saying that's what you should be doing, but I like simplicity and then add the vocals. Because I'm crazy, but it probably when we add the vocals, which we've already done because this video is being re-recorded. But whenever I add vocals, I always add a few things. That's just me. You see, I always add a couple of things in it because the vocals feel like they need something to support it. Most of the time, that's how it is with me. But for now, we done, fam. This is a whole beat. To me, this is good. We can, of course, arrange it to sound more musically in a way. Alright, so until next time on Len FL Studio with this nigga. This nigga. So catch me on the next episode of Dragon Balls. Okay, shut up, man. Until next time, fam. I can wait until I'm stupid rich. until next time on Len FL Studio with this nigga. This nigga. So catch me on the next episode of Drug and Balls. Okay. Shut up, man. Until next time, fam.